We're conveniently located, we believe, certainly to a number of areas. As you can see, we are just in the Chatfield Valley. So our northern border is just short of Chatfield Reservoir. And between us, our development, and Chatfield Reservoir, there is a development that's going to be going in by Shea Development sometime in the next couple of years with about 1,200 more homes than what we're already putting down there. And they're going through the process right now with Douglas County. Our boundaries on the east, of course, are Santa Fe and right down to Laviers. And then on the west is Roxborough and Waterton. Then to the south is Sharpstail Ridge. If you all know about Sharpstail Ridge, it's a great animal wildlife open space area for you to visit. It's just terrific. As you can see, if you take Sterling Ranch down here by Chatfield, and if you overlaid it where Highlands Ranch is, we're about a third the size of Highlands Ranch. And now that I've got you located, I'm going to talk a little bit about some philosophy. The reason I want to talk a little bit about philosophy is because I think it's important for you all as realtors to know some background about how we are developing Sterling Ranch. We, as Sterling Ranch, have some of the most magnificent owners in the world. Every decision we make is based off of a set of principles. We make a decision, we say, how does this affect this set of our principles? If it affects the principle in a negative manner, we will leave it alone. We have spent years going, in the Smethels in particular, not just in the country, but across into Europe and to several other countries where they have found the best of the best development concepts anywhere. And they brought that back, and the management team and the folks who work with Sterling Ranch, the values that the Smethels have brought to this development are ingrained in us. Everything we do is based on that same philosophy. How does it affect not only the development, but our neighbors? Okay, there's a few neighbors here. But also the Chatfield Valley, Douglas County. We really believe strongly in a number of things, and that is a commitment to Colorado's past and its future. We recognize the past is what we are adopting. What we have and stewards of is that land, that pristine land that we have out there, and we need to do something very special with it. And that is exactly what we're trying to do. I think it's interesting, and it's something everybody that goes out there needs to understand, that we're trying to create a sustainable development. We're trying to create 21st century development. We have gone way above any other development here in this state or in the surrounding areas that we know about to create a 21st century development. And we're really excited about that. We've created a number of partnerships, not just here, but around the world. We really talk about the philosophies that I mentioned, and we also have what we call universal principles. Our universal principles really fall into 7 different areas. One of those is education, and I'm giving this to you in alphabetical order. Energy, health, lifestyle, safety, technology, and water. And we're going to get to water later. That's the one thing everybody asks about with Sterling Ranch. Not to worry, I'll get to that. So we're nestled really in the foothills. We've always talked about the fact that you come and buy in Sterling Ranch, you're going to get one of the best views you've ever seen. We've angled our homes, our land plan, so that it runs from southwest to northeast, so that you'll be able to see the foothills, the mountains in the distance, as well as Denver downtown. We're also positioning our houses accordingly. And we hope that by doing these types of presentations, as you all come and bring a buyer to Sterling Ranch, and we've had this discussion also with the home builders, that you impart the same kind of values that we have and the belief that we have in what we're doing with that piece of land out there. I think that probably our biggest issue is Douglas County. We are bringing such new concepts to Douglas County. I think their planning staff is about ready to quit. They're having to deal with things they haven't heard of in a long, long time or ever. And especially when we start talking about road standards or the way we want to create our homes and position our homes and things like that. So we really believe that we're putting them through a lot, and we are. So we believe in the duality of a day. We believe that a resident at Sterling Ranch will have the ability to understand and be with nature, which is our whole focus out there. I will tell you, nature is really our big focus. And yet they will also be able to sit on their patio while they're looking at the mountains and have 21st century technology with a 1 gigabyte service to the house with a fiber. So it's the duality of just your day in nature and your day and how you want to live your life.